Hi, boys and girls. This is kind of a bonus project because we have a special day on Wednesday. It's called Earth Day. And Earth is the planet that we live on, or we could say the world that we live in, just like our Bible song this week about He's got the whole world in His hands. Well, that song is about God holding our world and taking care of everybody who lives in it. So Wednesday is Earth Day, and we have this picture of our Earth. And you can go ahead and paint it. I have my watercolors out here, or you can color it, but I think it's easier to paint it. And I wanted to show you the special colors that, the way you can paint it so it looks like the world. Do you see how we have sections here, like these wiggly shapes? That's the land that people live on. So we are going to paint those areas green because we like to have green trees and green grass and all of those things that show that our earth is healthy and clean for us to live in. The reason why we celebrate Earth Day is to help remind us that we want to keep our earth or where we live healthy and clean. So let's talk about, while I'm painting this, let's talk about some things that even you can do. Even though you're a little boy or a little girl, there are things you can do to help keep our earth clean. So have you ever put something in your recycling bin at your house? Yeah, I bet you have. What are some things we put in a recycling bin at your house? Do you put a can in there? Or does your mom or dad, when they're done cooking, put a can in there? Yeah, that would be something to put in your recycling bin. What about a cereal box? Does your mom or dad ever say, "This cereal box is empty, can you put it in the recycling bin?" That's something good to put in the recycling bin instead of putting it in the garbage can, because that just sits around and takes up space. But if we put it in a recycling bin, it gets used for something else. So that's one way that you can help keep our earth clean. I'm going to take a break from that for a minute. So I just got done painting all of the land green. Next is the water part of our earth. There's more water than land on our earth. So the rest of this all gets painted blue. Okay, so let's go back to talking about some things that you can do, even though you're a little boy or a little girl. What can you do to keep our earth clean? How about this? If you're at the park and you see some trash laying on the ground, if you pick that up and put it in the garbage, guess what? You did your job to keep our earth healthy and clean. So those are two things that you can do and your family can do for Earth Day. Now, another thing that I like to do, but it's just not quite warm enough outside yet, but pretty soon it will be. You can plant flowers and trees. That helps, the trees help give us clean air to breathe. So that's something else that people like to do on Earth Day. They like to plant things. And once it gets a little warmer outside, we'll be able to plant things, because right now it's too cold and some plants might not stay alive if it's too cold outside. They would get frozen. All right, I'm almost done here. And then I will show you what my earth looks like. I probably can't pick it up because it's wet from the water and it might drip off. See right there, it's kind of drippy. I missed one little section of green. Ooh, looks like an island. I'd like to go visit there. All right, so this is a picture of our earth, And I wanted to show you the Bible verse down here. It says, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. So here's a picture of our earth. This is an extra project. It's a picture of our earth for Earth Day. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.